Good afternoon. It is October 14th, and this is the weekly wrap up. We are 40 days into school this year, and I want to start once again this week by highlighting November 1st, our open house and our exhibition of deeper learning. My hope is that in a perfect world, we have every student participate in the open house and exhibition of deeper learning. What that night is we open our building up to the community, your parents, grandparents, friends, aunts, and uncles, community members to come in and see the awesome things that you, our students, are doing on campus, and also to meet staff, and be able to talk and basically have a good evening centered around the community of our school. When I talk about community, one of the things that I think is most important that I have said for the past 3 years is that all of you as students are involved in something: sports, activities, athletics, whatever it may be. You need to be connected with something. And I want to take a moment and highlight what's going on this week just in a normal given week here at Moore. You can find all this information on www.mooremustangs.com. It's the first thing that you see when you go to our website. I also would say please follow our Twitter at mooremustangs.com, our Facebook, all of the other Twitters, my Twitter at Rob Folk, all of the social media that we use. But when you go to our website, what you're going to see is stuff that's going on this week. And let me give you a sample after school that you can be a part of. And for the most part, almost none of these require any type of money, just time and commitment and a ride home. So on Monday, we have high school robotics club, art club, a cappella choir, the no bake club, anime club, Magic the Gathering, sign language club, our canon, which is our literary magazine. And then that evening, we have a choir concert at 6:30, which is awesome and always enjoyable. On Tuesday, we have the Gay Straight Alliance, high school quick recall, and middle school robotics team meeting. On Wednesday, the chess team, gospel choir, middle school quick recall, the nature club, the Yu-Gi-Oh club, the deeper learning team. On Thursday, we have the aviation club, which literally the guys who sponsor that are pilots and know how to fly things. Our cultural dialoguers, the sewing club, middle school robotics, future business leaders of America, and HOSA. On Friday, of course, we have our home football game, which will be for the district championship with John Harden. We are 7-1. This is a very big game for us. We win this, we win the districts, we look really good for playoffs. Speaking of district champions, I want to take a moment and celebrate our boys soccer team. This week, Coach Martinez brought home his first district championship, which is a huge accomplishment for the young men on campus. Really give a shout out to Buddha Elian and all the other guys that were on the team, and also our all district soccer players. They move into regional action, and I think they're going to do very well. Now, the last thing that I want to end on this week is I try to give you a message every week, something that I think is important. And this week, the message is do school. Many of you have heard me say this over the years. Most of the time is if you come to me and you've done something that you weren't supposed to do, usually I will ask the question, why can't we just do school? So that's important. So what does it mean to do school? So let's break it down to a couple different places. We'll start with the hallways. When we talk about the hallways, we really want to foster a sense of quick traffic flow, as little disruption as possible, and cooperation with each other. As you know, we have 2,300 students on campus. We're the largest school in the city of Louisville, and our hallways can be jam packed, and we don't have a lot of time to move. So we really got to cooperate with each other and try to limit the amount of time we stand like in the middle of the hallway. Like if I'm walking down the hallway and I see a group of kids and they're like jam packed in the middle of the hallway, you've got to think about that almost like a clog in your heart. Like that clog's got to move, otherwise it's just going to jam the whole thing up. Past the hallways, we look at the classrooms. Really, what it breaks down to is we want everyone in the building to be able to treat each other with respect and treat other people how you wish to be treated. This is some pretty basic, simple stuff, but we have so many students here. It's very important that you think before you say something that may be unkind, or you pick at somebody, or you do something that may be obnoxious. Just the little things like that. And then doing school, perhaps the most important part of that is being engaged in the classroom. We've got some really awesome teachers. I don't know if most of you guys know, but we have recruited a lot of folks here in the past couple of years that were rock stars at their previous place. And the folks that have been here forever, like the Mr. Comstocks, They are rock stars at their job. They are very good at it. And you will learn nothing unless you decide to engage in class. So when we talk about work ethic is one of those things that nobody can take from you and you're not born with. Like some people are born with more talent, they're more athletic, they're a little bit smarter, whatever it may be. But work ethic is what you choose to do, what you put in. So when we talk about doing school, the most important thing that you can bring to the table is that work ethic. And I'm an example of that. I'm not a really smart guy. I don't have a super high IQ. I couldn't read very well until I was about 8 or 9 years old. I couldn't read at all. But my work ethic throughout my life has been something that I've taken a lot of pride in, that I can lower my head and I can do the grind. I can think through problems. I can find solutions and I can put in the time necessary to be successful. Because I figured out early on that work ethic was entirely on me and not anybody else. So I ask you today, as you think about how it is you're going to do school, work on that work ethic and come here, show up more and do school, and we'll take care of the rest. Hope you guys have an outstanding week, and now you know more.